Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you some tips that I do to help me prepare for a road trip with my kids. Okay, so some people make fun of me because I like to make a list before I go on a trip. My grandma taught me to do this when I was really young, and so it's just something that has stuck with me all my life. And so I just like it for two reasons. Because it helps me make sure that I pack everything that I need, but also helps make sure that we don't overpack, because that is super lame when you pack too much stuff, especially when you're going on a trip that requires you to fly by airplane. On a road trip, which is what we're doing this video, is a lot easier because you can pack more stuff, but I still like to make a list because I don't want to bring a whole bunch of stuff that we don't need. So that's why I make a list.
So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up an old packing list. And so you can see like I created a spot up here for every person that's going on the trip, and a spot over here that includes like the day of the week. And I also like to include like temperature of the day and two kind of sections of the day, because I don't know about you, but you know, you do multiple things in one day, or maybe you know you do something in the morning and then you have an activity in the evening that requires like dressing more fancy or whatever. So you can see it's for a wedding. We are going to be traveling, plus each day of the week that we are going to be gone. And Friday is the actual day of the wedding, and so I'm going to just put a wedding here so that I know to pack something nicer for the four of us for those days. I'm just going to be focusing on the kids for this part of the video. Let's look at the weather. So I'm going to come up here. I'm going to type in where we are going so that I can see what the weather is going to be like for each day that we're going to be there. So make sure that I pack the kids some clothes that they can layer. Layers are definitely important when traveling. You can put in the temperatures over here, or you could just put 60s and 30s. So I have 3 columns here for each person. So the first column is what they're going to wear for each day. The second one is things that's not exactly their outfit, but I'll put things over here like chonies, that's what I call underwear. And this kid definitely needs some clean socks to wear. And then I just have this third list, just like a general miscellaneous list of things. And these are just things that I pack in a small backpack for them, and we all have pretty bad allergies. So I'm gonna write that over here on my husband's packing list also, even though he'll do most of his own packing, but I just like to add things so I can remind him. I think that's pretty good. So that's that. Making a list, it doesn't take super long, but it does help you stay organized so that you can get things done quickly and you don't overpack. And then what I like to do as I pack things, I just come in here and I just fill them in, and I know that those have been packed and that I don't have to worry about them, and I can get it done quick.
Okay, so now I have my lists all done. I'm gonna finish drinking my tall cup of water so that I can have a cup of coffee. I'm going to get the boys' suitcases and our laundry basket, and I'm going to start putting things aside to pack. Okay, so now I've made my cup of coffee. I'm going to sit down over here and I'm going to go through this laundry basket. Ooh, okay, which is the kids' clothes, and I'm going to start finding the things that I need to pack, and I will put them on the table, and then I will put them in their suitcases. Okay, so I have pretty much all of their stuff ready to go. The only things that I have left to do is to finalize what they're going to wear for the actual wedding, and then just to pack their toiletries and things like that, and then of course their little snack bags and everything that they're going to need for the car. But that didn't take me long at all. This probably took me maybe 10 minutes to go through and find some stuff and even go into the room to get a couple of things that weren't in the laundry basket. Okay, so now I just go through and I piece their outfits together, and it's just easy when they open up their suitcase, they know what things go together. So it just makes it easier for when you're also on the trip too. So there we go. I have each of their outfits put together
for each day. So now I'm just gonna fold them, and then I will actually put them together in their own suitcases, and then their outfits are just ready for each day. Okay, so I was actually able to get both of their clothes into one suitcase, and so what I did is I put my oldest son's underwear and socks in the zipper here, and I put the youngest one here on the inside in this little pouch right here, and then I have all of Kai's clothes here and all of Isaiah's clothes here. What I do is when I pack, I like to put them in order just so it's easy for them when they get ready in the morning. They know to start at the top and to work their way down. And I always like to put the pajamas first, because if you're traveling or you're driving, especially in our case at least, we always get places after dark and one of our kids has fallen asleep, and so if you're fumbling around in the dark, it's just easier to know that the pajamas are in the very top. And also, I like to leave this space here in the middle empty, because then you can put things like their shoes and other miscellaneous things that need to go here. And ready to go, I have a backpack for each of them, and they have their snacks, their stuffed animal, blanket, all of their little things that they need for the road trip, their suitcase, their wedding clothes, nice, Isaiah, and all of their sleeping stuff is there, and we're ready to go.